Hi friends, today I am sharing with you a recipe. It's called zucchini and bread. My grandma always made this for us, and it is what I like to call the quintessential Italian comfort food. It has, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, maybe, hopefully. It's got bread, zucchini, garlic, water, and olive oil, and a little bit of salt, and grated Parmesan cheese. That's it. Now you're probably thinking, bread, water? What? Can that taste good? Yes, it does. It tastes phenomenal. I am going to show you how to make this today. It's super easy. It really does taste great. Don't knock it, don't judge it until you try it. I can tell you that if you're feeling a little bit under the weather, or your stomach's just not right, this is just as good as chicken noodle soup. It's going to fill you up, but it's not going to play with your digestion. It's going to comfort you. So let's get started. Okay, so I have 2 pans here going because I have 8 cups of zucchini. So I've got 2 fry pans. You don't want to use a stock pot or something like that because you're going to have to cover the zucchini with water once you get them sauteed. And if you were to use like a Dutch oven or a stock pot, saucepan type, you're going to end up using too much water. So I'm just going to split this in half. Now I'm not really sure if I'm going to need both pans all the way through. I'm thinking I'm going to, which is a lot of zucchini. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need both. But okay, lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. I split the zucchini. I had my oil hot with my garlic sauteing. And now I'm going to stir these up. Get them combined with the garlic and the oil. And then, sorry about that. Probably didn't sound very good. Then once I get them going a little bit, I'll let them cook up maybe a couple minutes. And at that point, I will cover the zucchini with water and let them cook the rest of the way. So these are pretty much combined with the garlic and oil. So I'm going to let them cook a bit, and I'll stir occasionally. And there's no exact science to this. I would say maybe 3 to 4 minutes of sauteing is all you're going to need, stirring occasionally. And then I will show you once I cover them with water. Okay, so I have the pans, the zucchini covered with water. Now this one looks like it's got more water in it, but it's not as deep of a pan. This one is considerably deeper than the other one. So you really just want to just cover the zucchini with water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these come to a boil. And then I'm going to add the bread and Parmesan. And if at that point there is a little too much water, I may let it simmer a while. If not, I will just let the bread get nice and soft, and I will shut it off. So I will show you once I put the bread in. And just for this is almost all the bread. This little chunk is left, and I may end up putting that in too. And it was one of these freshly baked store Italian breads without seeds. This was from Kroger. So it's their store-made Italian bread from the deli area, bakery area. And you just want to cut it up into cubes. I started with a knife, and I think I showed a clip with me just ripping it with my hands, because that's all you need to do. Just bite-sized chunks of bread like that. Okay, as you can see, I have added the bread, and I just split up everything that I had cubed up that you saw between the two pans. I just tossed it in, and as you can see, there's really no excess water. There's a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing in there, and I know you really can't see it. I really apologize for the lack of light, but there's a little bit, and that's fine. You want that little bit. Sorry, the lens is steaming up. See, you can see here it bubbling through, and that's fine. You really don't want to get rid of all that water. But now your last thing is there's two things I need to do now. I need to make sure that you want your zucchini to be fork tender. You know, you don't want it where you can't put your fork through it nicely. Okay, and you can still like simmer it for a little bit. As you can see, I turned it down to low on both burners. And now the last thing is to sprinkle generous amount of Parmesan on both and stir that in. Now this is not enough. I have to grate myself some more here. I had the fresh, so I need to grate more and put that on top and stir it in, and I will show you the finished product. Okay, so I stirred in the shredded or grated Parmesan, and I hope that this is coming through good enough, because it is very dark in my kitchen, and I apologize for that, but I can tell that this turned out perfect, and it really is great Italian comfort food. That's what I like to call zucchini and bread. It's excellent. I mean, if you're really hungry, it fills you up. If maybe your stomach isn't, you know, treating you well, this will soothe it and fill you up at the same time.